So hey guys, this is a new video and this thing won't load shit. So I found out the reason why my videos are going so badly lately is because of the settings on this thing, on the recorder. Apparently, for giving me the ability to pause the video, what it also does, it basically lets it pause. As you know, the audio is bad. It's not so much the audio, it's just that the video pauses at certain moments and it just cuts up the audio pretty badly. So because of that, I'm either gonna have to log out right now, and I'm gonna read the item descriptions and all that for Naruto. But okay. First of all, it's a new event. It's Tobirama and Gara. So Gara, I'm not really gonna cover him because I really don't care about Gara. He is a good card. He's decent, but he's not really important to me. Reason for that being is because I'm probably never gonna use him. Now Tobirama, he is actually one of the most powerful cards that you can get for this game. If you're gonna get him, if you're thinking of getting or investing very heavily into this game, I would strongly recommend for you to recharge during this event. Because Tobirama, he is essentially overpowered. So I don't know if you guys have seen my Naruto. I'm gonna have Naruto fight by himself. So as you can see, Naruto here, he has more or less 726k worth of damage ninjutsu attack. He also has this skill called Many Ultra Big Spiraling Zero Spheres. It deals ninjutsu damage to all enemies, and it adds 1 to 5 Shadow Clone enemy to enemies debuffs. What they do is they cause a lot of damage. He also has this passive called Multiple Shadow Clone Jutsu, or Multiple Shadow Clone. Sorry, I just added the Jutsu part because anime. Um, what it does, it increases his attack by quite a bit. He gets to release 6 Shadow Clones at the most, and each Shadow Clone increases his attack by 35%. So, let's see, we're going to go over here. We're going to go down here, and we're going to calculate this. So we have 35% times 6. Basically, if you get all 6 Shadow Clones, which is a possibility, it's not a guaranteed thing, but it's a possibility to get. So, if you get all 6 Shadow Clones, your ninjutsu attack will be boosted by 210%, essentially giving you a very, very powerful card. Now, as you can see here, I'm going to have Naruto fight against him. As you saw, he dealt 4 million on a critical, but his debuffs deal 1 million each. So right now, he's going to, once again, as you can see, he's going to release his attack. He has 4 Shadow Clones on him. He dealt 15 million, I believe, or 11 million, and his debuffs dealt 3.9 million worth of damage, more or less 4 million worth of damage each. Now, the thing is that Tobirama can do this, the exact same thing. Maybe the skills are named differently, but they are more or less the same thing when it comes to damage. Another thing is that Tobirama, he has a skill which allows him to, not a skill but an item which allows him to release an extra 2 Shadow Clones. So what that means is that Tobirama has the potential to release up to 8 Shadow Clones, whereas Naruto only has 2 Shadow Clones. I mean 6 Shadow Clones at the most. Tobirama will always have 2 extra Shadow Clones released. So yeah, Tobirama is basically a Naruto, but with a lot more power potential, I suppose you could say. Now Tobirama at the moment has the ability to release passive, secondary passive. Now there's 2 ways to do this. From what I can tell, either go ahead and buy the second passive certificate, or buy essentially 10,000 gold. Honestly, if you're gonna be recharging for gold Tobirama, I would just recommend to do the 10,000 gold thing because otherwise you're gonna have to drop 20k worth of gold. Or it actually could be both things. You need the passive and you need the 20,000 gold. So I mean, that's a very real possibility when it comes to this. So as you can see here, you're gonna want to get at the very least gold Tobirama. That's actually, if I had the money right now, that's actually what I would do. But I'm kind of broke at the moment. Both in gold and real money, so I'm not gonna be able to do that. But for those of you who can, I would recommend to get gold at the very least. If you are gonna get diamond, that's awesome because you're gonna get a new weapon which is exclusive to him. But yeah, so we're gonna go down here and we're gonna look at how much it costs to get Tobirama. So Tobirama, what you need to create them is 30 broken mask and 29 Tobirama souls. Now, if you're gonna just recharge, it's actually gonna cost you uh what is it $3,360 per Tobirama. Now they do have this offer or event, whatever, that if you recharge 10,000 gold, you're gonna get one Tobirama quote unquote free. So basically, if you recharge $360, you're gonna get three Tobiramas, and I say three Tobiramas because if you go to the zombie trials, which is an event trial that's going on right now, you're gonna be able to grind out. If you get all 210 tries, you're gonna at the very least be able to grind out one Tobirama, and you do get quite a few of the Uzumaki clan keys. Now, like I said, this actually will cost quite a bit. So Tobirama, to get them to gold, you do need I do believe it is 7 Tobiramas, and so you get three off of the first day if you do what I just said. You buy 10,000 gold and you grind out one Tobirama from the, what do you call it? From the, damn, what's it called? From the dungeon. Now, while that may seem quite a bit to you, that's actually rather cheap because if you think about it, the next couple of Tobiramas is actually going to cost quite a bit more. If you're going to want another Tobirama, you're going to actually have to consume 48,000 gold. And during that consumption, you will be getting Broken Mask and quite a few items for Tobirama. So as you can see here, for another Tobirama, you're going to have to consume 48,000 gold. If you already have the multiple shadow clone skill, I would recommend not to consume that much. But if you don't have it, consume 50,000 gold and you'll get the multiple shadow clone skill book, which works on both Naruto and Tobirama, so that's very, very good. But as I was saying, yeah, so that's 4 Tobiramas. You're going to have to consume uh, 40,000 gold, and you're going to have to pay $360 at the very least to get 4 Tobiramas. Keep in mind that this is taking into consideration that you will actually grind out all of those 210 tries to get all of the items for Tobirama. So that's, like I said, that's 4 Tobiramas, and you still need 3 more to get to gold. So the next day, you're essentially going to have to do the same thing. You're going to have to grind out another 210 tries. That's one more Tobirama. And then you're going to have to pay another 10,000 gold to get what is essentially 2 Tobiramas. Now, you have to take into account that if you do consume those 40,000 gold, you will be actually getting quite a few of the Broken Mask and Tobirama souls, which may lead to 6th Tobirama. So yeah, more or less, what you're gonna have to do during this event, buy 10,000 gold each day, and then you're going to have to grind out that dungeon for 210 tries. Now that dungeon, each try costs 80 gold, so 10 tries does cost 800 gold, and if you want to do 100 tries, it costs 800 gold, and if you want 200 tries, it costs 16,000 gold. So I mean, it's gonna be quite pricey no matter what you look at it. But like I said, this character, this card is very, very powerful. I know this for a fact that Daoku, who is one of the higher end players, I'm not quite sure whether he's still number one, but he's definitely in the top three. He has this card in the Ninja War, and I've seen him get all the way up to floor 96 using this in combination with a few other cards, admittedly. But this is a very big part of his team because Tobirama deals a lot of damage. He has a lot of special abilities. Now, personally, like I said, if I could, I would definitely do this because actually it would cost me even less to do this because, well, I already have one Tobirama, so I would only have to worry about getting 6. But either way, I would still have to drop at the very least $360, which I don't have at the moment to drop. But yeah, like I said, I'm fairly sure this event goes on for 3 days, or so I'm gonna go over here. Yeah, this event goes on for 3 days. So like I said, to get one gold Tobirama, well, I mean, one Tobirama, you're going to have to drop in more or less $360 per day. That's one Tobirama. Then you're also going to have to grind out what is essentially, what do you call it? 210 tries on this event trial. As you can see here, like I said, zombie trials, you need to do those on 210 tries. And yeah, just hopefully get enough items for Tobirama. Now, realistically, you will be getting all those items, and quite a bit more. But honestly, it's going to be the broken mask that gives you the most trouble because it is a rather rare drop. Now I may just go ahead and drop in like $60 just for the heck of it to get some Uzumaki clan keys, but I do think you're gonna have to drop in at the very least quite a amount, quite quite a few gold to get the clan keys. Another thing is that they have his passive, which is Flying Thunder God Space Barrier. Uh, in the shop now, so you can buy it for 5,000 gold. This in combination with the Shadow Clone should make Tobirama very, very powerful, like stupidly powerful. Especially considering that he has a secondary passive now, which, like I said, lets him have a second passive activated. So I mean, he's even more powerful than he's ever been. He has quite a few items, so he will have at the very least 2 million worth of CP. Um, but yeah, he's very, very pricey. He is comparable to Hashirama. Only difference is that Hashirama, um, I suppose, would be stronger in the beginning, while Tobirama takes maybe 4 or 5 rounds to get up to his full potential. So yeah, that's about it for this video. I'm gonna be watching it again, making sure that there's no pauses. Hopefully upload it through the computer. What I'm gonna do is set it to private, watch it myself first, and if it sounds good, I'm gonna let it turn it to public. But if it sounds bad, I'll just do another take and keep on trying until it goes well. Basically, this is currently the third try, not of uploading, but the third try of taking a video. Because I didn't realize that I didn't have the ability to pause now at the very least. So I mean, yeah, that's a thing, because I think it was the pause option that really created all those audio bad things, I guess. So yeah, so yeah, leave a like if you liked it, leave a dislike if you don't. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new video, hopefully. So yeah, bye.